Hello, welcome back. I decided to end it there for the first part, mainly because of the length it was going on for, so I thought it's worth splitting it into two. So we're going to continue now, and we're going to move on to some German tanks slash vehicles, and we're going to start off with the Puma, part of the 20 Panzer Division, and it's called the Puma. Does say Czechoslovakia in brackets. I'm not too sure if that's like where it was made or battles where it like did battles, but this was made in 1945, so more new compared to some of the other ones. You got some detail on the side, spade, and then some packages. For this, you've got wheels instead of like tracks. The Puma, I think, was quite fast, quite an agile tank. The class is a light one. And the side here, I don't know if you can see, but that bit there, and it is on both sides. I think they're used for flinging out grenades out of them. The back, you've got a spare wheel. And I think that there and that there are exhaust. You've got the vents there. And then the flag there, the German flag. That's an aerial. And this is what it looks like from the front. Fairly long barrel, not too wide, but it is a light tank. You've got a machine gun there, just next to it, and around it. It's quite protected. And then from this side, kind of the same to do there. Got a few other tools on, like an axe, another spade, and I think they're like bolt cutters, something like that, both cutting like barbed wire. That is the Puma light tank. Now we're going to move on to another German vehicle. This is kind of like an infantry carrier slash supply carrier, and I'm going to try and pronounce it. It's the Orf.C. Oh, for fuck's sake, clock. Of course it has to start playing. So this is the Orf.C. Warframan. I probably said that wrong. Warframan 40. Part of the 24. Panzer Division. It does say USSR in brackets. I'm not too sure if that's where it saw battle or it was captured by the USSR. And this is 1942. Bit behind the Puma. If you look, you've got the wheels at the front, and then down here you've got tracks with the wheels overlapping each other. Back bit, kind of got like an entrance to get in to the back, at the cross. Same on this side, and at the front. Got a machine gun with steel plating around it for protection. A bit closer, I think that might be an MG42 possibly. And then at the back, you've got another one. So one at the front, one at the back. And then on both sides, you've got these, which are like shells within. I'm not too sure if these are carrying them as like a supply carrier, or they do launch on both sides. I don't think so, mainly because of like the angle of these. They're quite low. It could be like at a higher angle possibly. And then if you look at the back, it doesn't really look like the wood launch out, probably just for carrying to travel to different places to lend them out if in need. Now within, it's kind of got some depth within, it goes quite deep down. These are like almost like seats which people can sit on, so to transport infantry around, and then in these bits for carrying items and things, and it's on the other side. And then further in, maybe a bit too dark, but you've got 2 seats at the front, and you've got some dials as well. You can see them white dials. So here you have it. Right, next one we have is an American one. Let me just shut the door quickly. Right. So this is American, the same brackets Germany. This is the M16 MG MC, an AA vehicle. You can tell by the machine guns on the back. Again, this has got wheels at the front and then track type at the back. Got like some springs as well. The spades there, and then like a fuel thing. It's flat, the armour, so it's not going to be strong, plus since it's not at an angle it's not going to deflect, ricochet. In the front you do have a winch that can be used for helping other vehicles if it's stuck in mud, for example. I think engine's probably at the front for this bit here. Got the star, and then you've got 2 windows there on both sides. It's got like a panel on top and around to protect it. Same on this side. Got like an axe there, tracks there, and it's kind of got like an exhaust. Can't really show you underneath properly. And then there's like a little view thing there to look through. On the back, you got the machine gun. The machine guns, I think that's where you sit in or so. And then you can operate all 4 of these, 2 on each side. These things, I'm not too sure if they're clips. They do go into the side of the machine gun, so I assume so. And you look on the inside, driver's seat, passenger, and the wheel there. It goes quite deep in. And this bit here, I probably could sit down possibly. Got some protection on the gun. Try and share every angle or so. There you go. You can see like the gears, the driving part where the wheel is, and the windows as well. Again, it's like open, so mortar rounds, artillery rounds, stuff like that can are vulnerable to it. But this is an American one. And then the last one what I do have, which is I think a medium tank. Fucking hell, focus, god damn it. There we go. A bit of a rainbow now. Now this is a cruiser tank Mark IV. Crusader 3. Part of the 6th Armoured Division. And it says Tunisia. I think that may be where it saw battle. 1943. Let's open it up if I can. There we go. So this is like more of a medium tank. Come on, focus. There we go. So this does have tracks, and it does have armoured plating covering a little bit of it, and mainly the track itself. That's English flag, an old one, compared to like the one what it would look like today, just to let you know. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a symbol or something. Is that a fist holding a grenade? I'm not too sure. Same on this side, you've got the tracks. And the back, got the symbol again. And then this is like the fuel, where fuel's within it. You got that there. Spade. I think that's where the engine is. This silver bit that runs all the way down. I'm not too sure what that is. It could be wiring or something. And you look at the main gun itself, a lot bigger compared to the others. It does turn. I don't know if it turns all the way. Right, it is a model. And then that's like a view bit there, which you can see through. And then you got the machine gun there next to it. And then these little green things, you might pick up on the thing. I think again viewpoints. I think that's the hatch. And then the shape of the turret itself is quite interesting. On the side bits here, all the way down, and on here as well, these are a replacement for the track, so if it goes, it can be taken off and fixed onto this to fix it. So it's like in case the tracks break. I think it's on Tiger tanks at the front bit, where it would be like there. You would have a few going across. I don't have a Tiger tank one, but that's why it would have been. And this is what it looks like. There we go. So that's my collection of tanks / vehicles. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.